Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your February 2021. Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your February 2021 general tarot reading. This could apply to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. The messages can always resonate vice versa, so if you need to flip the roles or flip-flop it, go ahead and do that. However, it applies to your life. So these are meant to be predictive. We're all on different timelines, so some might resonate with it now, others may resonate with it within the next couple months. I do suggest that you do come back in a couple weeks and watch the video again, as you may start seeing things coming into fruition then, and or go back a few weeks and start watching the videos from a few weeks ago. This could be stuff that's getting ready to happen about now. Also, check out your other signs' natal placements, as you may find more information that's relevant to your current situation. Alright, so please like, share, and subscribe if the message resonates with you. It does tremendously help the channel out and keeps me relevant within the search engine. I greatly appreciate your support and everybody's kind words. Like, for the most part, like I'd have to say 99% of the time, I receive such encouraging comments from everybody, and I truly do appreciate it. You guys have no idea. You like make my day. You make my week. All right, so Aquarius. I was hearing, just before I started the video, I was hearing repeat and repeat. So this is like, I may not be repeating this riddle joke correctly, but it's like there was two frogs sitting on a log one day. Their names were Repeat and Repeat. One of the frogs fell off. Which frog was left? And then the person answers Repeat. And so then you go on to say, Repeat and Repeat were sitting on a log. One fell off. Which one was left? So something's pretty rhetorical at this point, and I think you're getting quite fed up with it. And then the phrase from, I think it's a Lady Gaga song, I don't know what it's called, but I'll always remember us this way, and that might be the name of the song, I'm not sure. So you may be coming to terms with disconnecting from a long-term or a significant connection. So it doesn't even have to be long-term, but it could have been a connection that significantly impacted you. And then I was hearing conjunction, junction, what's your function? So then I believe the rest of that song goes, hooking up two cars and making them work. So that's from Schoolhouse Rock. It could be Jailhouse. It could be something to do with somebody going to jail, somebody getting out of jail, however it resonates with you. Somebody trying to bring two items, two people together and make some kind of collaboration work, or like even if it's cohabitation. Johnson's Mortuary, I don't know why that came up, and if somebody lost somebody, I'm truly sorry. It's never easy. And then I heard concubine. Tectonic plates. There's definitely some kind of clashing in a relationship or opinions here. Yeah, because then it's clash of clans, so it might be between two families or two sides of your family, like the mother and the father side, or your side and your significant other side. And then I was hearing like a rock. Chevy, I believe that's Chevy. Barnacles? I should have looked up the definition of barnacles. I'm not quite sure what that is. I just know, like, it's said a lot in SpongeBob. And then I was hearing Jerry. Jersey Phil. Maybe Dr. Phil. Like maybe somebody's actually appearing on that. Or it could be that somebody received some good advice from somebody who is, you know, a spiritual advisor, or a like a psychological advisor, a grief counselor, that kind of thing. Or there's going to be something to do with paternity, so it's something going on with the father. It could literally be a paternity complaint through the court, or an issue within, or a subject issue matter around the father figure in whichever way this plays out in your life. It may be your baby daddy. It could be your own father. Drop zone and care package. Somebody may be sending a care package. Dropping in. Honorable discharge. Paraclete. Kenny or Carrie. I can't read my own. Anne Boyles or Anne Boleyn, which, you know, she found her way to the top, pretty much getting on her knees and to find her way to her place, and she did not last long. So, any, mini, money, mo, somebody's making a blind choice. Somebody needs to set their ego aside, set emotions aside when it comes down to whatever is occurring this month in your home or significant private relationships. Then I was hearing tourmaline and jasmine, Cooper or Cadillac Coupe de Ville, stay away or straight away because they're avoiding the truth. There might be a political tyrant that's going to be exposed, or there's going to be some kind of political addressing to something that will be exposed, some kind of tyrant being exposed in the news, maybe. Circumspect. Somebody who is unwilling to take risks or, you know, hesitant. So be careful to consider all circumstances and possible consequences before speaking or communicating in any way that communications can be recorded this month. Because you need to be setting strong or strict boundaries, because not everybody is as easygoing or as honest as you are. And these things can be presented out of context. You're not so focused on romance this month as much as you are developing boundaries in order to gain the commitment you desire or the home routine, building stability within your life. If there's been a lot of chaos over the last year, I think you're just like buckling down and getting rid of people and things that no longer resonate or serve a good purpose to you anymore. If you're not already in a relationship, this will bring in the relationship that you've been desiring. If you are in a relationship, this is going to deepen the connection, maybe slowly. There might be some ups and downs, but it will eventually get to that place where you can harmonize your schedules, cohabitate and co-parent and do all those things in a more fluid-like motion. Then I was hearing Lampier. There may be a new job offer or a pay raise, a promotion coming in, or your side hustle may pick up and take off and bring you in quite a bit of additional income. Something or someone you thought was the bee's knees before is no longer quite as appealing as they once were. And I think that's because you've had some kind of great awakening or realization, or you've actually worked through the healing process and realized that this person is scum. You are changing your approach towards your home life, because your home life is changing. Relocating, redecorating, and or there's an addition to the home, such as a new pet, a new roommate, a child, like a new baby, an extended stay visitor, or you could be moving in together with somebody that you have romantic connection with. Mid-February, I feel, is going to bring in a romantic energy. So if you are a single Aquarius, you may be finding the energy is working with you towards the mid-month of February to make those connections, because you are just going to appear more charming, because you're going to have more energy after dealing with all this extra crap on your plate. It's going to free up the space that you're going to feel more like you're going to feel like you have the energy to connect with other people, old friends, new people. You're just going to all together come off a lot lighter than what you had been, and your energy is going to be charming and talkative, because you're going to feel more chatty and have more energy to connect with others. And then I heard leapfrog. Home life is changing this month. Again, I said that, so that's a definite big thing. Financial blessings and or settlements come your way towards the from mid-month to the end of the month, even into March. You are releasing things, reevaluating and transforming relationships and dogmas, family traditions. And then I was hearing Mary Ann, farmer's market or a farmer's insurance. So it could be like a settlement or something that ends up getting settled. And you finally receive the settlement portion of it. All right, Aquarius, I'm gonna, if you give me just a second, we'll flash over to your cards and we'll read your cards for the month. See you in a second. Hey, Aquarius, and this is your tarot spread for February 2021. Something's telling you you need to be prepared for something in order to obtain or continue to work towards your ambitions, goals, dreams, and what you see in the future for you. You may be practicing esoteric knowledge or skills, or somebody you're connected to would be doing this. Be careful, somebody may be trying to cast some kind of magic on you or wish some kind of ill harm on you. Something I had forgotten to say during the channeled messages were that there's some kind of connection you had in the past, whether it be romantic, professional, acquaintance, family, however it resonates with you, that this person had the wool pulled over your eyes. And I feel like this person is now going to come at you in a completely different manner. They're not going to be so nice. Or you're going to see a side of them that's not so nice. And you're going to politely turn this game around on this person by pretending like you didn't notice their little slip up. And I think this means, because you do this, it leads to your success in something, or success in correcting something that may have been misunderstood in the past. It's like you're getting presented with a narcissist who's been, meddling around in your life or been causing problems, who may have given you an impression of who they were in the beginning that is nothing of what they are. Like, may have lied about their living arrangements, may have lied about how much money they make, may have lied about whether or not they got a divorce, that kind of stuff. Is that you know that there's information that's missing. But I do believe that information is going to be coming to you. Something to do about somebody wanting to return to a child, or somebody has a child returning to them. There is going to be success after this, some kind of heartbreak or grievance. It almost looks like somebody's moving away from the court. So if there is a court petition or a complaint, I think that you've maybe already been preparing for this, or intuitively know, or have been going through this, and there is going to be some kind of recognition of some kind of conflict or abuse of power, or abuse in general, if it is court or within your work situation. Somebody's going to recognize this, and they are going to put a block and an end to it. So your middle card is the Five of Cups, and I want to say that that is Scorpio. So there is something going on here as to where somebody realizes they muffed something up, like a higher level of connection, a court issue, something to do with sacred motherhood or feminine, divine feminine. There may be a fire sign, Aries, possibly Leo, Sagittarius, or this could happen in this Aries season, or this spring sometime, who's coming through with a apology for muffing things up in your life. This doesn't have to be a fire sign or a water sign. It could be any sign, because they feel badly about moving away or separating from a commitment with you. It's definitely as though somebody is starting to get uncomfortable with where they're at, and they're itching to return. But it's like they've become defensive towards a earth sign, towards Virgo, Capricorn, and they've become cold towards them, or they became defensive towards a Queen of Pentacles, which would be an earth sign, and put up their blocks to protect whatever it is that they're building with this earth sign, and they've become defensive towards you, but now they want to come in and say that they're sorry, but I don't know if you're going to have it. This person may have affected like your relationship with your children, or your relationship within your household, or, they fucked with your money. Or they fucked with your career. Like, everything you've worked for, they about pissed it down the drain. Or you're going to find this out coming this month. But you are smarter than they are. They may look at you like you're just a dumb woman or some kind of ignorant male, but it's not going to work, because you've already been in the process of preparing for this. And it's almost like practicing for a fire drill is what I'm seeing. Like, okay, so if this happens, I need to take step 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The whole Jerry thing in the channeled messages, that's related to Jerry Springer. So yeah, somebody may be requesting a paternity test. There's definitely something going on with the father or a father this month. Somebody is not putting up with the bullshit. They can no longer emotionally manipulate you. It's like this person, they got in somehow, but you're not letting them back in. It's like, fool me once, fool me twice. So Aquarius, looks like you will be coming out ahead because somebody's going to be apologizing to you. And this doesn't have to be the father. It could be the mother doing this stuff. It can always go vice versa. That I just, relate to the cards and call, a lot of times I'll just name the gender of the card. But the energy is vice versa. You could have somebody, a male in a Queen of Pentacles energy. You could have a female in a King of Swords energy. So you may also be dealing with a Scorpio here. I do see Taurus and Virgo, or Libra. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are we missing? I don't see any pentacles here in this spread. That doesn't mean that there's not any kind of abundance coming in, but somebody is definitely sitting in a apathetic position because of what they've done to you, and it may be that they've become enlightened exactly the extent of their damage. Maybe they had been trying to tell you something, or you were trying to tell them something that was the truth, and they denied you and like considered you a liar because they just like find women to be liars, or they think all men are liars or pigs. Like, this was a very biased action. But it does look like, if, like, let's say this was somebody who is a boss or a judge, it does look like they're going to be blocked from being able to boss or judge you around anymore. Or judge or boss you around anymore. So that's what I have for your tarot pull this February 2021, Aquarius. I do have a Patreon channel if you'd like to join me over there. There's more readings over there that I do. We'd love to have you, but if this is where we part ways, looks like I don't have to tell you to use your discernment because you've got it all figured out. Way to go, Aquarius, getting ahead of it instead of behind it. Looks like you're going to beat them. All right, catch you later.